Hey guys, it's Teakable here, back with another video. And today we're taking a look at what I like to call the 4x4 fold-away floor or something or other. I don't know. But this is actually a conversion from Java to Bedrock, and this is originally made by Mumbo on Java, and someone commented wanting this to be on Bedrock, so I thought I would make it, and yeah. This is it. You can open it up. We got the little slab here, which I will actually have a tutorial for. Mumbo kind of left that out. And yeah, we got our boat and hose. And I didn't leave anything else. And yeah, we can just close it up just like this. And here is the redstone. Don't mind the gold blocks, that's just to connect it all up from the lever. And it is kind of big. All this is just the same pattern, and it's slightly bigger than Mumbo's just simply because in Java there's this super intelligible way of powering pistons, where if you power this redstone here, then it magically powers these pistons. And then that ends up making it much easier to build, because you kind of need a wall here, so then it gets kind of hard to build when you also need to be powering the wall. So yeah, it's slightly bigger, and then also Bedrock is slower for redstone, so then we need a ton of repeaters, but yeah. Okay, let's start with building. We'll get our pistons up here, and then this will be what it's like when it's closed, and then we go out here and place pistons. So then this is basically how it will work, and then the first whatever we will put in is going to go right here. So we'll put a block there, and then two blocks like this, and then with a repeater and a dust, just like that. And then this one's going to be a rather long one, because we kind of have to sneak in the powering here. So we'll put two blocks like that, with a repeater there, and then a block there, and a block there. So we're basically making a snake, and then here we'll put a torch, and that is going to end up powering all of that. And then we go down here, and we go out two, like that, with a repeater and a dust, just like that. And then we're going to get some, some yellow, I guess, but you don't have to use yellow. And this one's pretty simple. You just put some blocks like that, with a repeater and dust. All these repeaters are on one tick for now. And then for the last one, we're just going to put, I guess, green, just because I want to keep it the same way. And then this is the wall there. So you're putting a dust, and then an observer looking at the dust, going into this will be your wall, but just simply into a block. And then this is just a simple explanation of how it works. First, you basically do this one, and you just power it like that. And then you hold that one, and then you power this one again. So then it is extended, and then to retract it, you do this one, like that, and then you pull it down here, and then you do this one. Oh, I have to. This is why you don't use levers like this. Okay, I guess it actually did do what it needed to do, but I kind of forgot, because it has been like a day since I built this. But then you do that one again, and then it closes up. Again, you won't use levers, this is just kind of how it works, and apparently I've forgotten. But these are the basic circuits that you use to power the pistons. And now we'll start to get the first circuit coming off of this. So we will go off of the dust, going out to there, and then put a torch there so that we can break that lever pretty much. And then on here, we have to go out like that, oops, like that, and then we'll put a repeater on one tick, like so, and then we'll come out this way, and we'll go 3 blocks, all with dust on it. And now it gets a little squirrely here, but we're going to put a block there, with 4 ticks on a repeater, I guess I could say, and then a block there, and a block here, with dust, oops, dust, and then a block here with a 4-tick repeater, going into a block with dust on top. And then we will have 2 more repeaters right here, both on 4 ticks, and then a block like that. And then also we will go over here, and we will put a repeater right there, and then a dust up here. And now for the next circuit, we're going to put a block there and there, both with dust on them. And then down here, we're going to put 3 blocks, and this block gets a repeater on 3 ticks, and then these ones both get a repeater on 2 ticks. And now for another circuit that isn't really powering any pistons, but it is necessary. So we will put a block like that with a repeater, and then we need a piston there with a block on top of it, and then we'll go 2 blocks out there, and then right there we also go 2 blocks out, just like that, and then a block beside the piston, and then we'll put dust on those, repeaters on these, and then the bottom repeater gets 2 ticks. And then the next circuit is up here off of the repeater that we just built, and we will basically build 6 blocks, except that this one is up a block. And then we put 2 dust like that, 2 repeaters like this, and then the one on the left gets 4 ticks, and then a dust right there. And then we will put a little train out like this, just like so, and then we have to come over here just like that. And then just break all the blocks underneath like that. You don't have to do that, except you might have to, I don't remember, for the rest of it, but it kind of looks better when you just have blocks floating like that. And then we will put in the repeaters, not the pistons, and each of these gets 4 ticks, so you're putting in 3, just like this, and then it goes from here, goes through here, 4 ticks through all of these, into this dust, which does that thing. And we can actually test this now at this point, so if we just go over here and put a lever, and then be careful you want to do this, otherwise it will break just a little bit, it'll just push that block out of there. But yeah, we can act as if it is extended right now, and then we can test it, and hopefully it will work. And there we go. So now it is basically closed, and then we can turn it off. But eventually when you turn the lever off, then it will close again. Okay, and now we are basically just going to do this same circuit, except down here, but with a torch so that it is inverted. So like that, except this time these will just be at the same level as opposed to one being down here. Except that the repeater will still be down there. So we got a repeater on the top on 1 tick, repeater on the bottom on 2 ticks, and then a block on that repeater with sticky piston right there, and a block on top of it. And now we are going to actually place a slab there with dust, so the dust can be powered, but the dust doesn't power the piston again. And then we'll put a block there with dust, and then another block with dust. And then now we're going to put a repeater on 3 ticks right there, and then it's getting kind of in the way now, but it will work. And then we are going to put 2 dust like that and 2 dust there. Actually, the dust will go back here, so it will be like that, 2 dust there. And then we have a comparator going that direction, and a comparator going this direction, and then 2 dust here. I was just 1 block off. And then a dust here, and a repeater right there. And then this is fine because you're actually going to probably be making it more than 1 block wide, but we're going to have to expand this out just so the dust can wrap around to there. And now for the final circuit, we're going to come up 1 block there, and then another block here, and this will just come all the way across to here, and then we are going to put some different stuff coming off here. So we're going to put dust there, and then get in there. And we're going to put a repeater there on 4 ticks, and then a repeater here, also on 4 ticks. You can't, there we go. And then a repeater here on 1 tick, and then dust coming across just like that. And now hopefully this will work, but just to be careful and not ruin that, because I always forget which lever state is open or closed. But we can now do it. I just took that out so that it doesn't get broken. And then it should close up. Or open, I guess, not close. And then now it will close. Perfect. And now we can just simply expand this along, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I guess. We'll just make it 8 long. It's maybe longer than necessary, but, you know, there's not really anything unnecessary, right? And there we go. It has now been expanded to be 8 blocks long, and it will work the exact same until you get to like 15 blocks long because of redstone signal strength, because it can only go out 15 blocks. See how it gets dimmer as you get further away, yeah. So you can kind of, technically you can extend the signal with fancy stuff, but I feel like you don't need a 15 block long hole. And yeah, now for the promised extra stair. Also, I guess I'll say this now, it is kind of confusing to mirror onto the other side, but if you go circuit by circuit like the tutorial was, I feel like that's probably the best way to do it, and also having this side to reference off of, it is rather easy. And now for the stair extra part, you're going to go where the stair should be when it is open, and basically just go right next to these already there sticky pistons. These are a part of the other circuit, and then this will just be like that, and then you can put the slabs along like that, and then you can put some blocks along here, oops, with some redstone dust, just like that. And then you're going to put a repeater here, and then some dust here, and then this will eventually be a hole, but just for now we need to use it to build off of. And then we will put a sticky piston over there so that the block can be there, and then we can just extend this line here out with redstone dust. And now we will have to make a ton of delay just because this does take a while to actually activate. So a block under the piston, and then we're going to put some repeaters on these blocks, and all of these repeaters will be on 4 ticks, just to be sure. And then, oops, my hotkeys are different right now. And then we will put one more there, and then a dust right there. And then we will put 3 more repeaters all on 4 ticks, all along like this. And then a block up like this. And then we're going to go out another 2, also both on 4 ticks. And then we can go up to there and put a dust there. So now if we were to grab a lever, then when we activate it, it will take this long to actually extend. There we go. But it will take this long to retract. See, it's instant, which is exactly what we need. And now for the final thing, which will probably definitely be different in your case, but I just wanted to finish it off. This is where the power will come from the lever, and we can just bring this down over to here. I probably should have brought it down sooner. Is that good? Yeah. There we go. Bring this down like so, and then, come on, there we go. And then we'll put repeaters like that, and then we will come down to here, there we go, and just like that. And also I guess I should probably point out that these actually have to go 4 ticks after this one gets triggered, just because reasons. And that should be everything. Hopefully nothing breaks. And there we go. The stairs come up. For some reason this one is a bit shorter, or I guess slower on the opening, but that's fine. I probably just missed a repeater somewhere in there, or I guess faster, I don't know. It's untimed, but I'm sure I just missed a repeater. And yeah, there we go. And that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this, then yeah, hit the like button. And yeah, it was pretty fun. I am not entirely certain why this one is all destroyed, but you know, I feel like we could also just simply use this one. It's just slightly faster and slightly smaller. It's kind of just only double piston extenders. And yeah. See ya.